Normally when I'm behind a podium or in front of a group, it's generally been because I'm facilitating a news conference after one of these crises. I have to tell you, this is so much better. I'm looking around the room, I see family, I see friends, faculty, all folks who I hope I would not see at a news conference. And I'm just touched. Give up your Saturday night, the volunteers, everyone. It's just quite touching. And you're going to hear more about the exceptional accomplishments of my fellow honorees, Paul, Ralph, and Jerry. One thing that does distinguish me is I did have the privilege of participating in the inaugural class of professional communications. And I had a terrific first day. I got to campus early, and I needed to get there early because I needed to get my books, my ID, I had to get organized. I'm quite directionally impaired. So I was in the communications building, which we were confirming it was the first year of the new building, and I was mapping out my strategy, and in walked Suzette Campalone-McHugh, who's here tonight, who went to undergraduate and grad school here, and she saw me and took pity on me and said, I can help you, I'll get you on campus, I'll get you everywhere you need to go, we'll be back on time. So off we went. Suzette was overconfident. She's as directionally impaired as I am. And we ended up coming into class as the professor was, I won't tell you which one because he's here, I think, was sharing his philosophy on how the penalties he would impose for students who were tardy. And Suzette and I, just like come right in the room. So that was our first moment. So you might wonder, we all probably have quite scandalous school stories, and you might wonder why that one just sticks out. But for me, it truly embodies the LaSalle experience. Not the tardy part, but I wasn't alone that day, what Suzette did for me being by my side, and I haven't been alone from the LaSalle community since. As a student, the faculty, Lynn, Mike, Marianne, Sid, Brother Jerry, Rich, others I know I'm going to be mortified later that I have forgotten, supported me as a student, not just during class, after hours, weekends, holidays, and as I was reminded a little early, just a few times when my car broke down, a couple times. They checked in on me, even after I'd moved on. You've heard about these crises. They'd check in, how was I doing during them? They'd then afterwards encourage me to come back and share those experiences with the students. And then they awarded me the privilege of teaching a class later. In essence, created an ecosystem of support, one where I was able to give and one where I was able to get, although I think I got a lot more than I gave. That sense of having someone by my side has just been a critical part of my journey. My family, my nephew, my in-laws, my siblings have all had a very unique way of supporting me. My mom, Susan, who does not suffer soft spines, has always taught me to stand up straight, figuratively, and on a few embarrassing occasions, literally, and always in times of crisis. So you may have noticed this crisis piece is clearly a big theme for me tonight, and coincidentally, was the focus of my thesis a decade or more ago, and has been an omnipresent theme in my professional career since then, which has made me wonder what would have happened if I had been an accounting major. Now that comment will get me a chuckle from at least two people here tonight. One is my father, Leo, who is the most brilliant accounting mind I know, and sadly I inherited zero of those capabilities from him. And the other is my husband, Mark. Mark and I met when I was in undergraduate school, and in my assessment has earned half of every degree I have, not just because you were my tutor, which you were in all the finance classes, but he's the best support system any type A, passionate insomniac could ever want. I think if we all closed our eyes and thought about what your North Star was, something comes to you, and for me it's that support system. It's the family, it's the friends, it's the LaSalle community. It's folks who are here tonight and others who aren't but still support you. My idol for me, my grandmother, Louise T. Kupperman. I'm just honored to accept this Shining Star Award, but I know I'm able to do so because I've had an amazing support system. Thank you so much.